Hello everyone and welcome to another wonderful Geeks on the Side video. I am your host tonight, Editor AJ, and I'm just relaxing, chilling, and playing a little bit of a game called Destiny. Now this is not going to be anything in depth, this is not going to be anything special or fancy. I am not a pro player, as with most games. I am a filthy casual at best. So we're not going to be doing anything too ridiculous here, but I figure this will be more of just a relaxing kind of background thing. I'm going to do what I like to call a Lost Sector tour. So in Destiny there's these little zones, and I'll show you on the map here. Let's start with EDZ. Cosmodromes are okay at best. But there's these little marks on the map, and these little swirl marks indicate lost sectors. Basically what these are, these little mini dungeon type things where you just go in, clear out the enemy, grab the loot, and bada bing, bada boom. There's plenty of other things to do in this game. I am not looking to do anything too exciting or stressful, or, you know, something that requires me to think, because, well, I don't like thinking. So anyway, yeah, that's what we're going to do. I think we will start on Cosmodrome here. There's only really 2 or 3 lost sectors on Cosmodrome. I think actually only 2. Let's see. We have the Eyeless Labyrinth, and then we have, I thought there was one. I thought there was one over here. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they took it out. Yeah, I think they might have taken it out. Oh, no, there it is. Exodus Garden 2A. Okay. So, I think we're going to start here. We'll just take it slow and easy. Let's go to Exodus Garden 2A. Questions on class. I am a Warlock class. Warlock is my favorite by far out of this game, although Titan's okay, but I really prefer the Warlock. I've been actually playing Warlock since Destiny 1. Mind you, when I say playing since Destiny 1, meaning that I had Destiny 1 for a while, only bought the initial copy of it, was disappointed at how they cut up the story and everything else, much like a lot of people were that reviewed it and played it, and turned off until Destiny 2, when a friend of mine lovingly purchased the one of the expansions for me, one of the big expansions, and so I played it with him for a while, and, you know, made sure to repay his confidence that he wanted me to join the game. And he is no longer playing because he's moved on to better things, and I don't want to try that hard. But anyway, so this is my, I guess, my ideal Destiny here. For subclasses, for people that know things about Destiny, I am running Voidwalker. In my opinion, Void is the best subclass on a Warlock. The other classes are fine. They're not, crappy by any means. I think the worst still, though, is Stasis, the ice one. Not really too impressed with it. Solar's cool. Arc is cool. They all actually have their own unique abilities. And they have unique roles, so you can set them up differently. And honestly, if you do it right, you can have a lot of fun and support your teammates at the same time. I'm not going to go into every single option in the subclasses here. We're not going to do that. This is not one of those kinds of videos. My armor over here, my stats. The guns I'm going to be using today are one of my favorite exotics in the game, which I actually thought I would hate because I hate grenade launchers, but the Wither Horde is a very unique grenade launcher, and it's really cool. It leaves these pools of blight on the ground that enemies just kind of walk into. You'll see what I mean once we get going. And for now, I'm going to use one of my favorite hand cannons, the Bottom Dollar. A nice 6-shot revolver, and the reason I'm going to be using these 2 weapons is because I like area of effect weaponry. So the Wither Horde is area of effect because it leaves a pool on the ground enemies step on. The Bottom Dollar is area of effect because of that little buff there called Dragonfly. And what Dragonfly does is basically when I shoot the enemies in the head and get a crit shot, it explodes around them and damages other enemies around them, which is really, really, really cool. And it's really fun. It's one of my favorite buffs in the game. The other buff, Outlaw, just makes it reload faster whenever I do that. But yeah, so that's what we're going to do. I got to get to the zone first. Means I got to get through these guys. Pop goes your head. Pop goes your head. You see I damaged the captain there. Pop goes your head. They were standing right next to each other. You see the other guy got damaged. Oh, I missed him. I'm not the best shot, but I get the job done. Is there one more, isn't there? Yep, there he is. Crafty little bastard. So yeah, you see what I mean, AE weaponry. Area of effect. I love AE weaponry. It's just anything AE is my favorite. Like, yeah, okay, you can be AE with a rocket launcher or, you know, something like that, but to be area of effect with a hand cannon is just beautiful in my opinion. Look at that, I took out 3 enemies there. And again, don't take this as like, oh, I'm so good, I'm so awesome. It's not meant for that. I'm not trying to say I am awesome by any means. If anything, I'm still under the light cap for this current expansion, which I do not own because I refuse to give Bungie any more money. But I'm just casually going through and having a ball. Literally, just it's a nice distraction. Ooh, treasure. Always get the treasure. Treasure. Okay. Yeah, this is a nice distraction. Even though the game is built off competitive, like, realistically, it's a multiplayer game. You don't need to. You don't need to do multiplayer. You can just sit here, take a nice relaxing stroll, annihilate your enemies along the way, you know, random AI, etc., etc., and have a good old time. I'm not a competitive player, as stated multiple times already. I don't really do any of the PvP stuff. I don't really do any of the special events. I don't really do any of that stuff. It doesn't interest me. I do have some friends that I play with and run strikes and, you know, certain more challenging zones from time to time, but it's not very often, especially since our schedules are so different. And on top of that, I just, like I said, really don't like trying that hard. I play this to relax after work and relieve a little stress. Floating enemies here. They don't explode. I've never been able to get a crit shot on them. I don't even think they have a crit zone, to be honest. No, bad eyeball. Bad. Finisher time. One of my favorite finishers, if not the favorite finisher that I've come across so far. Just stand there and pop them. Looks so badass, too. Oh, there we go. There's 2 for 1. 2 or 3 for 1 there. There's the Wither Horde doing its work. All the enemies just stepped into that pool, even the ones that flew over it, and got blown to bits. Again, one of my favorite weapons. These orbs on the ground here, for players that know, obviously they'll, you know, regen my super energy. And for people that don't know, that's what they do. The little yellow bar on the left side shows you how much super energy I have. And if I didn't, it wasn't full, I would walk over those orbs, pick them up, and it would help fill it up. That's simple. Any rush point like this here is the Wither Horde's dream, because the enemies will just run into it. Look at that. They all killed themselves, most of them. God, I love doing that. This guy up here is bugging me. Alright, there should be more exploders coming. Ooh, direct hit. I thought there were more exploders coming. Maybe they're not just yet. Little melee move. Ooh, got him. Ah, there are the exploders. So see, here's where I just want to lay these down on the ground and let them come at me in suicide. Yeah, it's cheesy. Yeah, it's easy. But hey, you know what? It's also enjoyable. And there's the pool of death doing its job. Look at that. Easy breezy, beautiful pools of death. And this guy's hanging out in the ceiling, so it's rocket launcher time. Okay. Want to see a super? Let's get up here so I can do a super. Look at that. And once we collect the loot... Oh yeah, that's a glitch, all the heavy ammo coming out like that. That's just so fun watching them fly over that and just blow themselves up. Alright, and that's one lost sector. I actually don't think we'll do the other one on this planet, mainly because it's been blocked off the last few times I've tried to access it. It's all the way over here in the whatchamacallit, in the Forgotten Shore. And the last couple of times I've tried to access it, it's been blocked off by something. I think it's part of the expansion or whatever, so we're not going to do that. Let's go to the EDZ. Well, actually, you know what? There's a lot of lost sectors there. Let's start with... Let's go to the moon. Moon's got some cool ones. I like a lot of the moon lost sector. Let's go there. So basically, this is half free-to-play, half pay-to-play. Excuse me while I take a drink there. And when I say that, basically, they piecemeal the expansions. A lot of old MMOs back in the day, EverQuest, WoW, etc., used to give you expansions for free when you bought the latest one. Mainly EverQuest. I think World of Warcraft, aka WoW, still piecemealed it. But they used to... The MMOs that I played, mainly EverQuest 2, if you bought the latest expansion that came out, you would get all previous expansions along with it. You'd be covered 100%. And it was really nice. And what the people at Bungie like to do, because they want to milk every cent out of it, is piecemeal the expansions. So you could buy one expansion but not the other. You can... Oh, big event going on. I normally don't do these, but hey, why not, huh? Ooh, I blew him up good. What's that song? Heads Explode by Monster Magnet? Good song. Because this is how we go about it. Make all these heads explode all night. I know, there's something shooting at me from behind. I'll get to that in a moment. Like that. We're surrounded by Hive and Fallen. Fallen are the guys that I've been killing so far, and Hive are the really weird alien-looking dudes over there. Launch a little orb at him, weaken him a little bit. Certain abilities I have do certain things. And again, I'm not really going to get too much into them right now. Ooh, Ogre. Those are bad. Because they hurt. They can just sit there and stream energy at you. It's not really cool. Okay, time to recharge health. There we go. And my super's charged, but also my grenades. If I had one of my other pieces of armor on, I could just stand there all day and absorb everyone's life, but that gets a little repetitive and redundant. There. Yeah, hurts, don't it, big guy? Alright. The characters are decently survivable in this game if you build them right. Oh, the other guy must have despawned. Okay. Back to our original engagement. If you're wondering why they're not blowing up right away, it's because I'm not hitting them just right. Plus they have shields. Okay. Ooh, oh, I thought I saw ammo. Yeah, the moon is a really cool atmosphere. Here, let me get to a point where we've got some open view here. Pretty cool looking. And this is our moon. This isn't like the moon for the game or whatever, obviously. If you played, you know, I'm just saying. For people that don't. Then again, I can't imagine too many people. Well, maybe they have not. Who's to say? I don't know. Go around and get some loot really quick. Mainly just money. They're all on the way anyhow. Late explosion there. I don't know what happened. Not sure if it's lag or it was because I was in the air. I know they've made some modifications to where things are less effective if you shoot them while you're airborne. So maybe that was it. There's the last chest. You don't normally see all these popping up on the screen. I've got a modification that allows me to do so. Yeah, the moon was mainly about the Hive and the Fallen. A little bit of Vex, which are like the robot enemies, but mainly the Hive and the Fallen. And I really like the atmosphere on the moon. Reminds me of the old sci-fi shows that I used to watch as a kid. Kind of dark, gritty, run down, but still very technological. I don't know. Just a nice atmosphere. I like coming in here and blowing dudes away. Oh, they improved the tracking module, that's for sure. That didn't used to lock on as well. Okay, you don't want to walk through those beams. That'd be bad. And there's usually a couple invisible guys running around over here. Yeah, that one. There we go. Oh, look, one more. Making them explode. Like you do. Must have damaged that guy earlier. I know what you're thinking. Oh, you're so overpowered for this area. Do something more challenging, blah, blah, blah. I don't want it. Like I said, I play it to relax, not to be challenged. I'm challenged literally all day at my job, and then the rest of my life, when I play this, I want to be relaxed. Any game, really. I'll lay down some hate right here. So they'll chase after me and not blow me up. They'll just hit that puddle. They like to be sneaky too. A little bit out of range. Yeah, come on down this way, guys. Love to have you. Oh, that was a bad shot. The perk outlaw that when I pop their heads lets me reload faster. Plus I've got these gloves on that increase the reload speed, so I can reload pretty fast on most of my weapons. Look at that. They just come walking towards me. Oh, he tried to run away. Ooh, crippled. Got that guy a little bit. I really like AE weaponry. I know you're probably tired of me saying that, but it's the truth. There's the big guy. One of them anyway. There's 3 total. Come on, where are you at? There you are. Ooh, he dropped a knife. Cool. Now there's one more ugly up here. You know what? I'm going to play a little strategy. I'm going to get rid of some of these outside guys first. Because once I kill the big yellow guy here, I can't hurt the eyeball thing right now. He's in a shield. Once I kill him, a bunch more guys are going to spawn. Stand and deliver. I love doing that. Ha 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 ha. Where'd he go? Looked like he ran right into me. I guess they kind of did. There we go. Oh, how much life do you have left? I need a little bit more. Or my super. Well, no, my super will take you. There we go. Try to run around and collect all the money. Little blue glowing cubes on the ground are money. This is ammo. And This is our treasure chest. Cool, so we got 2 items out of that. We got, what was it, a gun? Yeah, we got that gun. Ooh, machine gun. I like machine guns. They're fun. And we got, actually we got a couple. We got boots, we got arms. Cool. That just brings me back to the beginning here. Glide jump out. Let's see. Where's our next lost sector? Oh, I know. The one under the pavilion. Oop, got stuck. Sometimes the jumps are a little wonky, especially for the Warlock class, just because it glides more so than anything, but you get used to it the more you play it. A lot of my friends hate the Warlock jump. I personally like it. Oh, and by the way, it's in the background here, but I hope everyone's enjoying the tunes, courtesy of WhitebatAutio Mr. Carl Casey and his YouTube channel. He does royalty-free music, so give a little shout out there. Very nice of him, and honestly, his music is frickin' great for almost anything. It's synthwave of all types. Right now I've got one of his horror synthwave mixes on. And it's just some cool stuff. It really is. Do I want that treasure chest? Yeah, why not? I guess we'll get that. So I'll put his name in the video here after I edit it. And I'll make sure Nishan, channel owner, puts it in the description. Yeah, good stuff. Definitely good stuff. Very good. Definitely good. Definitely good. Get on my little sparrow here and ride to the next place. Always stop at treasure.
Come, sharp one.
I don't mind the weird talking globe thing. He just gives you kind of a little side quest to do. Oh yeah, here, this is my vehicle. My sparrow. I got a bunch of different ones, but this is the one I like the most. Space motorcycle. Yeah, I know, it's goofy. Okay. Okay, those down. And the lost sector is over this way. These are always fun. There's guys around here that you can talk to that give you different missions. This is just a kill everything mission, which we're going to do anyway, so I very much will accept that. It's my favorite kind of mission. Oh, look, we even get a treasure chest right before we get into the entryway. This is cool, little hollow out structure inside the moon. Actually, it's not even that little. Glide jump over that. Let's see here. We'll start off with this. There we go. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. I see you back there. Yeah, go ahead guys, jump into it. I know, the AI is not exactly bright, is it? But hey, yeah, we're not on any kind of special mode, so it doesn't really have to be that smart. And it makes for more fun. No, nothing against people who like a challenge. I get it. But, like I said, I'm challenged enough in my daily life. I could care less about a challenge in a game that I'm supposed to play for enjoyment. And I know there are a few other people out there who feel the same. I know the guy's going to come out of that tunnel, just because I've done this a lot, so... Surprise, fellas. I conserve my rocket ammo. Not that I need to, but technically you should always conserve your rocket ammo. It doesn't drop as much unless you put on ammo finders, which I have that for the grenade right now. The Wither Horde. Oh, direct hit? Look at that. So, the Wither Horde is twofold in damage because I can hit them directly with it, and it does a damage over time, aka dot, on them. And when they die, it'll drop the piece of ammunition, and there'll be a pool on the ground as well. And technically, those two damages stack. So let's say I was fighting a boss that can take a couple of hits. I could hit them directly like that with the Wither Horde and put one on the ground and it would do double damage. At least that's what I've been told by the people I play with who are a little bit more experts in the game than I am. But, you know, I don't know if they changed that recently or not. I've been away for a while. Yes, die everything, die! Yes. Oh, wait, we can get... Oh, a couple of them got past. I launched it a little too late, that's on me. Most weapons that use standard ammunition are infinite ammo, but you still have to reload them. The ones that use the green ammo on the ground are not infinite, obviously, that's why there's ammo for it. And the reason they did that is because everything used to have ammo. It used to be white ammo for the standard weapons, green ammo for the special weapons, and then purple ammo for the heavy weapons, like the rocket launchers and things like that. The purple ammo still exists, but they made the white ammo weapons infinite because people were running out of ammunition in the really hard missions, so they made it a little bit more balanced that way. And I'm good either way on that. You know, that's their decision to do so. I don't really care either way. It did kind of suck though, if you were on a really hard mission and you ran out of like regular white ammo, even with ammo finders, just because you couldn't get enough kills and you kept dying, whatever. Here, there's a lot of enemies come out of there. There's the boss of the stage. More enemies go over there. And eventually exploding enemies will come out again. We want to avoid them. One of the sub-bosses here. There we go, finished him off. You can't escape the dot, can you? Oh, as long as one of those yellow guys are alive, they could actually resurrect the boss. And we don't want that. Oh, I missed. Where'd he go? Put that away before I blow myself up. Boom! There goes your face. There he is. Oh, I missed twice. I'm horrible at this. They are the exploding enemies that I didn't want to run into. I think I finally got him. Oh, crap. Woo! That was a close one. Fun times. Fun times. You know, I'm down to 3 ammo. Not that I won't replenish, I can replenish it later. And there's our end chest. There we go. Okay, where's the last one on this planet? Actually, there's a couple more on this planet. So, we did logistics. We just did communion. There's one over there's revelation. Yeah, here we are. I'm on this part right here. There we go. So now we need to go over to crew quarters. Just gotta remember how to get there. Don't fall into the pit or you'll die. I really like this aesthetic. I gotta say, the level design, area design, atmosphere design, all props. I'll give them that. And that's been their strength from day one. The production value on these games. That's been their strength from day one. Let's see here. Where am I? Okay. So I gotta go up and over for the crew quarters. Which means I think I have to go around the bend here. Let's find out. Maybe not. Let's go over this way. We're exploring.
Lost.
Patrol. That's what those little missions are called, patrols. Get the hell away from me, invisible bastard. Bunch of predator wannabes. I see you shimmering there. Over there. Okay, I don't think I can get there like that. Actually, it might be over... Is it over here? Did they put a new one here? Maybe this is it. Can you tell I'm not good at directions? Where is it? Nope. It's over there. Okay. I think I gotta go up and around the bend. Fools up. Treasure chests are not always in the same place. They're in a bunch of different places. Spawn at random. Whee! Alright, I think I gotta go around here. Let's check our map. Yes, yes I do. I think it's around that way. Let's see. Yep. Apparently someone died over there. Vex enemies. I forget why they're like colored greenish on this planet. I don't remember. There's a reason for it, but it's probably some expansionary story reason that I didn't bother paying for. Some junk like that. I will say this game does have a lot of lore in it if you're able to either A, collect all of it, or B, pay for it. Here's where I want to go. My treasure. Ooh, 2 for 1. Oh, I did miss it. There we go. You'll notice I'm taking like a lot of hits. These guys aren't really doing a lot of damage to me. There's a couple of reasons for that. Mainly because I've got my gear statted out to where I have almost the most resilience possible and the most recovery possible. So not only can I take a little bit more of a beating because of all the buffs on my gear, but I can recover very quickly from it as well. And again, that's why I'm not running around saying like, oh, look how good I am at Destiny, oh, yay. No, that's not it.
Attention Guardians. There's a hive portal ritual underway in this region.
Yeah, we don't need to worry about that.
Reinforcements
Those are what are
close
called
the
public
breach.
events. Okay, let's not fall into the deep, vast greenness. Sometimes there's guys over there. Sometimes there isn't. There we go. K1 crew quarters. The moon. There we go. Oh, we get more? Oh, they changed it a little bit. Usually after I kill those first couple of guys, they start popping out of that door over there. Ah, there they are. Come here, you. I don't like you. Do a finisher, you just tap the right control stick when you see the little orange dots above their head. You can also add buffs to it that require to use a little bit of super energy to do other things, but I'm putting that there just for when they start coming. Yep, see, I already got a couple of them. Oh, that was a nice bank shot. I don't know if I hit anything, but it was nice. You can always tell when the exploders are coming. You hear that. Doot, 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 doot. Oh no, you don't. I just made them hurt their own friends. Do it this way. Jolly good time. Hey. There we go. 1 or 2 more. Yeah, those floating robot enemies like that don't seem to have a crit spot. Wait. Yeah, roar this. In your face. Direct hit. He'll be dead. Excellent. See, that was a lot of fun. At least for me it was. Hopefully you guys are entertained by it. Hopefully I'm not boring anybody to death either. It is a cool atmosphere though. In Destiny 1 you used to be able to see the International Space Station when you looked up at the sky in certain areas. I think they removed that though. Not sure why. It was really cool. Maybe they didn't save memory. I think we have one more here on this planet. Let's find out. Alright, so going in that pattern. We do, we have one more. K1 Revelation. So let's go take a look. Fast travel over there. Remember to stay hydrated, folks.
I can't keep running.
Yeah, you can't keep running. You can't keep running, but I can keep killing. Let's see here. Where am I at? It should be almost directly ahead. I really wish I could do waypoints other than people on here. Like, the only thing I can set a waypoint for is a person. Oh, and I didn't kill everything. Hell yes. And I believe it's down in here. Nope. Wrong way. Derp. Where's the damn lost sector? Oh, is it over there? Might be over here. Let's see how far off my horrible sense of direction is. Yep, okay, it's over this way. At least it's supposed to be. Here we go. I'll worry about the treasure chest later. Now you'll get to see some Hive. Hive are the very, I guess what you call it, bioorganic enemies of the game. Oh, God, they all come out of there. I can time that way better. Ooh, direct hit. I love when that happens. Here, I'll let you get a close-up of these ugly bastards. Right before I frag him. Where you running to, boys? Ooh, we gotta watch those things. Mainly just because they can fire so fast, it really drain your life. Even at this level, like, if I'd have stood there another second or two, that thing would have actually killed me. And not that I'm even worried about it, because again, we're just screwing around, but it's, you know, good practice is what I'm getting at. This dude's bombing me from up there. Let's take care of that. A little bit. Hey, direct hit. I got lucky on that one. See if I can get lucky on this one. A little bit further. There we go. Oh look, they're still running into it. And that is why I love the Wither Horde. Oh, well, quick that time. Ugly sons of bitches, aren't they? Oh. There's a nasty. There we go. Now we gotta blow up these crystals. If I can frickin' aim. Grrr. And we'll have to do that one or two more times. Always get the ammo. Got a couple with that. Oh yeah, we made him mad. I figured this would be good for Halloween time as well. The hive are meant to be spoopy. Direct hit. He's gonna keep roaring until I wake him up. Yeah, he's held in a little bit of a suspended animation there. I gotta kill a big bad. There it is. That thing. There we go. Direct hit. And one more for the road. Cool. And then last but not least, pop him. I'm gonna hit him with a dot. Super. Nice and easy. Man, I love doing that. Yeah, they all come out and get mad when you kill their boss. Or is it their pet? I guess it could be the pet. Definitely mindless enough to be. I don't really know the intelligence level of all the different enemies, like ogres and things like that, so I guess it could be the pet. I call it the boss because A, it's the boss of the level, but B, it just, you know, it's big and mean, and you probably wouldn't want to mess with it. Alright, let's run around and make sure I didn't miss anything to collect, or just, you know, money, whatever. Technically, we could be picking up these planetary materials here. Every planet has its own, but they're going to eliminate that soon from what I'm being told, so not going to worry about it. Use them as another form of currency. That's one of the problems with this game. There's way too many forms of currency. Way too many. Another problem with this game is they strayed off the path of quantity or quality over quantity. So basically they have so many weapons that almost do the same frickin' thing, and it's just, oh, did I go in a circle? No, I didn't. This is where I started. Yeah. It's just not good. So, like, okay, this is an exotic grenade launcher. It's the only grenade launcher in the game that leaves the pools of blight on the ground. Only grenade launcher that has that kind of damage type. There's tons of other grenade launchers in the game, both exotic and otherwise. Exotic means that they're special, or at least they're supposed to be special. They're indicated by the gold lettering, or not lettering, but the gold borders here. Purple is your legendary, quote-unquote. Blue is your common or rare, whatever. It says rare on it, but honestly, blue is common now. They used to have green, which was super common, but greens aren't in this game, really. They were in Destiny 1. But anyway, exotic was supposed to be like mythical or special, like, you know, one of a kind, whatchamacallit, you know, super rare to get, not easy to get, etc., etc. Kill some of these guys while we're here. This is a public event called a summoning pit, or not summoning pit, summoning pool or something. But anyway, what I was trying to say is, they're like, okay, let's make, you know, 100,000 exotics. And obviously, that's not the right number, but it's only partially an exaggeration, unfortunately. And all the exotics are just like, oh look, it's a weapon with a buff on it now. It doesn't, it's not special anymore. It doesn't seem exotic. When you think exotic, you think super rare, one of a kind. But none of them are actually, at least a lot of the newer ones, aren't actually exotic anymore. And it's sad, because if they would have stayed with the quality over quantity method, you'd have a lot, I think personally, you'd have a lot better weapons, you'd have more interesting weapons, and I think people would be more willing to seek them out. But what it's turned into is, hey, let's just make an exotic weapon for the sake of calling it an exotic weapon, and we'll put a buff on it, and, oh look, it does this, it does that, etc., etc. Check out that big old temple in there. That's one of the strike zones, or harder dungeons. Kind of a cool place. But yeah, they really need to stop making new things in this game, and what they really should be doing is resorting to just better things. And that's, again, my own personal gripes with it. Oh, I made them mad. Let's change that. Let's see, what fight am I getting involved in up here? I think I might have jumped into the right one. Oh, he's immune. Now they come rushing in. You gotta kill them before they get to him. Damn, he got to it. What you're supposed to do is prevent them from getting into the energy thing because it gives the boss energy, the final boss energy. But we're just chilling. We've finished the lost sectors on this planet. Yeah, killing blow. Not that it counts. Oh, we got a bunch of phantasmal fragments and a weapon. Yay. Oh, hello. All right. Yeah, really cool aesthetic over here. And pop goes your head. Pop goes your friend. And a treasure chest. Alright, what do you think? One more lost sector? Sure, we can do one more. Let's pick a place. Let's go to... what has an interesting lost sector? Let's go to the Dreaming City. Not that it's super interesting. I actually kind of hate this place, but... Sorry about that. My microphone apparently just cut out. What I was saying is I actually kind of hate the Dreaming City, but we're going to go there because there's a lost sector right by the door. Oh, and now I see why my microphone cut out. Because my headphones stopped listening because YouTube wanted to ask if I was still listening. I really hate that it does that. Really hate that it does that. All the lost sectors are marked by these symbols here. Let's see, do we want to change our weapons? Let's change our weapons up. So we're going to switch to a scout rifle. Also has the dragonfly buff, which I really, really like, but this will give us a bit more range. Let's make sure... stability, no, we don't want to lessen the range. No, that's fine.
Take an incursion
and
reported.
let's change our main
Can someone
gun.
in the
Let's
field
see.
confirm?
Yeah, let's do a machine gun. Why not? Why not, right? Why not? Nice gun. I'm going to stick with the long range for now. There's a bunch of different types of guns in the game. There's auto rifles, which are machine guns, scout rifles, pulse rifles, which are kind of redundant and dumb, hand cannons, sidearms, bows, fusion rifles, linear fusion rifles, etc., etc. There's a whole bunch of different kinds. I stick to only a couple kinds of weapons, just, again, preference. Normally, I very, very much like rapid-fire weapons, but in this case, I'll take my semi-auto weapons with explodey things in them, because that comes in very handy in this level. Yeah, see these guys, if they reach me, they're going to explode in my face and hurt me. We don't want that. There's actually a way to get around them. I can just jump up on one of the rocks and start sniping them. Bad, Splody. Bad. The enemies that we're fighting here are what's known as the Scorn, and they're basically zombie versions of the other enemies called the Fallen, but there's more to it than that, and I'm not an expert on the lore, so I'm not going to really say too much about it. Not my favorite kind of enemy. They're just kind of weird and goofy and unnecessary in my opinion, but, you know, they're part of the story, whatevs. Shooting all the mines in the ground so I don't step on them. And see, this is ironically, this is a level where the Wither Horde would be very much perfect because a lot of rushing happens where the enemies just rush at you. But just trying to vary it up a bit, keep things interesting, give you a view of some of the other stuff here. I've got a huge collection of weapons. I don't have to stay restricted. Okay, just being cautious. I haven't played this one in a while. Let's go up here. Oh, they changed the branches. Alright, we'll go up on the rock here. Oh, these sons of bitches. Look at this. Snuck up on me. Because I wasn't paying enough attention. Where are you? Woo! Yeah. Uh-huh. I know you're there. Carl from Aqua Team. No, I know you're there. This doesn't matter. None of this matters. I can actually do his voice a little better than that, but headphones are throwing me off. Sometimes I need to be able to hear myself. Yeah, I know. Excuses, excuses. I think there should be one more set of enemies to spawn. Once I walk up to a certain point. Yep, there we go. And they're over here. Ooh, got a lot of them that time. Excellent. I remember the first time they released this and I went through it. I didn't know what the hell was going on. There are more of them? Or my radar freaking out? Oh, I see. They're in the other side of the tunnel. Those things explode. So let's get their attention. Ah, crap. I don't want to jump down here. Son of a bitch. Oh, no, don't want to be near them. That's a bad. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. There. This is a little bit of strategizing, a little bit of cowardice. Because while I am decently over-leveled for this, I am not invincible. Eat it. Ah. I think they're all dead. Cool. Alright, that's true. I didn't even use my machine gun. Huh. Each weapon has a unique aim down sight. It's pretty cool. Well, each class, I guess, say. Yeah, pretty cool. Let's see. I don't know. Should we do another one? What time do we got? Yeah, we can go through one more. How do I get to the other one on this planet? Oh, it's all the way over there. Ah, screw that. Okay. Let's go to... Let's see. I think Europa has a really cool one. Where's the lost sector here? There's a heroic lost sector. Those are harder than they should be. Concealed void. Yeah, okay, let's go to the snow planet. Sure, let's go to concealed void. I'll just click that. That's a waypoint. That's what I was saying, like, I wish I could waypoint other things that weren't the big colorful markers on the map. I wish I could waypoint basically anything like a coordinate. Used to be able to do that in the older MMOs, again, you know, EverQuest, WoW, etc., without too much trouble. But, you know, I guess they weren't thinking about that when they made this game. There's my ship, flying around. Oh, cool! I got tons of different ships too. That's one of my favorites there. Let's see, what are my other ships? Got a little fighter thing. Actually, I've got a couple of fighter things. This thing looks pretty cool. I'll show you the preview later. Get out of there. Get on my bike and ride. Oh yeah. One of the rare Joe Satriani songs, Ride, where he actually sings. Satriani is usually an instrumental musician, excellent guitar player, but every now and then has some lyrics in his older stuff. I don't think he's done anything recently. I'm out of the loop though. I'm not going to stop for treasure around here. Too much nonsense. Woohoo! Jump the canyon. Oh, that's right. It's down in here. Ooh. It's down in this little cavern here. Ah, yeah. That's why I like rapid fire weapons. This one doesn't have any AE properties on it, but it is quite fun to use. Cool little ice cave down here. There's some weapons that have a buff called subsistence, where when you get kills with them, you don't have to reload. Oh, that's just a dead body. I thought it was another enemy. You don't have to reload. When you get kills with them, it'll reload the magazine partially. But this one doesn't have that. That's okay, though. Poke your little heads out. Come on. Da, 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 da. There we go. Ooh, 2 for 1 with that. They explode into fire. I like it. The only reason they explode into fire is because that's the weapon property. This is a solar gun. My hand cannon, the bottom dollar that I was using, is a void weapon, so they were exploding into purple energy stuff. Back to machine gun. We've seen enough of the scout rifle. Anytime you see the yellow numbers, it means I got a headshot or a critical hit. Oh, bad time to reload. I got stabbed. I can actually have one of their weapons. I have a glaive weapon like that, but I don't like using it. This is a little trick here. Gotta watch the exploders. Normally I jump all the way back across, but we were able to. And again, we're fighting Fallen here. That's the name of the enemy alien. You better run. Ooh, sliced me again. I can shoot from the hip fine, but I like aiming down sights. There's no nightmare bosses here that can resurrect the bad guy, so once I kill the big bad guy like I just did, it's just a bunch of minions after that. Ow! I didn't think you could reach me over there. There's also no exploding enemies in here, which is very nice. Cool little laboratory. Ice in space. Well, I think that's it for now. I hope you all enjoyed this relaxing, chill video. Hopefully it was entertaining still while being relaxing, and hopefully I didn't talk anyone's ear off to the point where they hate us now. I'll go ahead and sit down here. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.